Namaste and hello. Welcome to the Art of Yoga project. My name is Jerome. Thank you for taking the time to practice on your mat here with me today. We're going to be going over chair yoga. Let's get started. So, starting by sitting at the edge of your seat, feet flat on the floor. We're going to start with a nice tall spine. Start to feel the tops of your thigh bones grounding into your chair. Start to feel the spine growing out of the pelvis and supporting our shoulders, supporting all the weight of our upper body. And let's take 3 deep breaths here. And one more deep inhale through the nose and out of the mouth. Good. Now let's inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears. And as we exhale, bring the shoulders back and down. Let's continue just inhaling, shoulders up to the ears. And exhaling, bringing the shoulders away from the ears. Nice tall spine. Again, let's continue. Inhale. Exhale down. Just a couple more here. And a few on your own. Just lifting the crown of the head up towards the ceiling, allowing your spine to get tall. Good. Next, we're going to go into cactus. Reach the arms overhead. And as I exhale, bring the elbows down. Once I'm at the bottom of my motion, my shoulder blades are squeezing together on the back and they're pulling away from my ears. Inhale, bring the arms back up. And exhale. Right here, I'm going to start to feel my shoulder blades squeeze together till I'm at the bottom of my motion. Inhale, arms back up 2 more times. And exhale back down. Good, last time, inhale. And exhale. Nice and slow, guys. Go ahead and let that go. Now we're going to connect that cactus movement and we're going to add it to our next pose, breath of joy. So breath of joy is a 3-part breath. We're going to do 2 parts inhale, and then on the exhale we're going to use cactus arms. So it'll look like this: 1, 2, and 3. So let's all do that together with the breathing. Inhale 1, inhale 2, and exhale nice and controlled. Bring your elbows down. Good. Few more rounds. Inhale 1, inhale 2, and exhale 3. All the way lower down. Inhale 1, inhale 2, and exhale down. Good, last time here. Inhale 1, inhale 2, exhale 3. Very nice. Let's go into a little bit of a twist. Take your right hand, put it on the outside of your left knee. You can kind of post back with your left hand and look behind your left shoulder. Deep breath, nice and tall. Exhale, twisting deeper. Go ahead and release. We'll go same thing to the opposite side. My right hand's going to reach behind me. My left hand's going to take the outside of my right knee. Deep inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale, tall spine. Exhale, twisting. And exhale, release. Good job, guys. Let's continue on. Inhale, arms overhead, palms touching. And as I exhale, I'm going to draw both hands out to the left. Now make sure here my right glute isn't picking up off of my chair. I want to make sure both glutes are grounded into the ground. Feet are flat on the floor. Deep inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, back to the right. Again, left glute shouldn't be picking up off of the chair. Both glutes should be grounded into the chair. One more deep breath here. Exhale, center. Very nice. All right, a little bit of a tricep stretch. Reach the right hand back. I'm going to catch the back of the elbow with my left and just starting to draw it in towards my ear. Take your time here. Don't go too fast. Want to really get that tricep stretch in using the breath. Last time, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. We did the right side. Now let's take the left. Elbow up over the head. Reach and grab behind the elbow. Deep breath. It's a good idea to make sure that your shoulders aren't rounding and being hunched over. You want to make sure you have a nice curve in your low back. Reach the chest forward, last deep breath. Exhale, let it go. Great. So we're going to take some time to do a check-in question today. I want to ask you, how are you guys feeling? How are you feeling in your body? And how are you feeling emotionally? Remember, we talk about how these two things are connected. So if I'm not feeling good emotionally, something in my body might not be feeling well either. So give yourself some time, put it into words. How are you feeling? Okay, now a little brief intro to chair yoga. I have a good yoga friend of mine, Roger, who you may know, who leads a chair yoga class. And a lot of the people in the class might have limited mobility because of an injury or whatever reason. But they use chair yoga as a way to continue moving, exercising, and stretching even if they don't have full use of their body. So today we're going to kind of go through some normal yoga poses that you might recognize, but we're going to take the chair and use it as another yoga prop to kind of give it an extra dimension. So let's get started, guys. I'm going to make sure that I'm at the edge of my chair and I'm straightening out both feet. So my knees are out straight. I'm going to take a deep inhale, tall spine. And as I exhale, I'm going to bring my chest towards the tops of my thighs. Now, I might not reach it on the first breath, but I want to continue using the breath to stretch out my spine. Two more deep breaths here. Very nice. Go ahead and come up. Now I'm going to take my feet out wide. We're going to go into an extended side angle. So let's take our right forearm over the top of our left thigh. Left forearm over the top of your left thigh. Right forearm reaches overhead, gives yourself a nice stretch in your right side body. One more deep breath. Exhale, come back to center. Let's do the same thing to the opposite side. Right thigh and right forearm connect. Inhale, reach the left arm up overhead. Go ahead and release, come back to center. Good. Now into a twist. We're going to take first we're going to lean our weight forward. Now I'm taking my right arm to my left knee. I'm going to take my left hand and rest it on my opposite hip. So my left hand goes on my right hip, and I'm going to turn and twist open. You can stack the shoulders here, so one on top of the other. I'm working to get my chest open to the left. Good. Go ahead and untwist. Same thing to the right side. I'm going to take my left arm over to the right thigh. My right hand will rest on my left hip. Go ahead and lean the weight forward. Twist to the right. On your next breath, go ahead and untwist. Good. Now, nice easy one for us. We're going to take the right ankle, rest it on the top of the left thigh. Now here I'm going to get a nice stretch in my right glute. I want to make sure that I'm sitting up tall for this. This looks like a resting pose. You can start to put a little bit of pressure on that right knee to start to open the hip on the outside. But we really want to just focus on keeping a tall spine here. Good, keep working the hip down. Keep lifting the head up towards the ceiling. And go ahead and reverse. Left ankle over to right knee. I'm a little bit tighter on this side, so my leg is lifting up a little bit higher. Same thing, nice tall spine, and you're working that knee down towards the floor. Breathing into the chest. Good, 3 more deep breaths. And on your last breath, go ahead and let it go. Good. Almost wrapping up here, guys. I'm going to pull my right knee into my chest. Making sure I keep my chest lifting. Here we're going to work with the breath. So as I inhale, my spine gets tall out of my chair. And as I exhale, I'm drawing that knee towards my chest. Last 2 breaths. And exhale, release. Good. Taking the left knee up to the chest. Inhaling. Exhale. Good, deep breathing, last 2. Good, keep squeezing the knee towards the chest on the exhale. Go ahead and release the foot back to the floor. All right, guys, just checking my notes here. Good. So, next pose, I'm going to take my left hand over to my right ear and draw the left ear to the left shoulder. Use a nice breath, gentle pressure. You don't want to crank hard here. Good. Go ahead and release. Right hand over to the left ear. Same thing. Drawing the right ear down to the shoulder. And release. Few neck rolls here. Keeping the chin down. Take the right ear over to the right shoulder. Roll back to the other side, left ear to left shoulder. Always using your breathing. Inhale, roll. Exhale, center. Couple more. last thing today is a nice meditation. Let's move ourselves, slide ourselves forward. Make sure both feet are on the floor. Palms are going to face up. Make sure we have a nice tall spine. So a nice curve in the low back. Lifting my chest forward and tucking the chin slightly. Good. Once we have our feet on the floor, everything's nice and long. We're going to take a deep breath into the belly. And exhale. Another deep breath to soften. And exhaling, let go. One more. And exhale. Now we're going to switch our focus, our attention to our belly. On the exhale, I'm going to pull my belly button into my spine. So if I rest my hand here, you're going to see my hand expand with my belly. And as I exhale, you'll see my hand go in a little bit deeper. Three breaths. And last time. Good job, guys. A little checkout question. I want to know if any of these poses were a favorite of yours. Think about if any of the poses would be convenient to do on your own, at home, at school, or wherever you are, maybe right now on your unit. Great, just thinking about whatever pose we practice today and if you are able to use it outside of this class. I want to thank you for practicing here with me today at the Art of Yoga project. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.